Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We are at Colony 9 and we're still busy on our side quest content that is available to us right now. So we haven't visited everywhere yet, so we still don't know how much we still need to do. We still have 2 in our list, but since we're here at Colony 9 and I do see a question mark, let's check it out. Because who knows, maybe it's another quest for us to do.
Rain, a blessing.
Oh hey, don't you dare to eat those potatoes. Whoa, dude, no need to yell at us. Nobody's gonna steal your spuds. Now you're making it sound like I'm being stingy. I'm just worried, cause a lot of folks are getting ill eating stuff that's not in the manual. Oh, you think those potatoes are the issue? Probably. I've taken to calling them imitators. You know, like the emetic? It's less funny when I explain it. Anyway, I've been warning everyone, so I thought it'd be best to give you a heads up too. Well, that's pretty unpleasant. There are 3 other problems besides those. You're better off talking to the others directly. Sorry, I wish we had better news for you. If you could at least learn how to cultivate the fields properly. Reasons to evolve. A hero quest? Slightly unexpected, but I don't mind. Because, you know me, I love myself a hero quest.
They've been worn down mentally and physically.
I feel for the poor snuffers that ate these imitators. Think about its potential as a weapon, if Agnes were to ever raid us for food. Not wrong, but so wrong at the same time. If you know what I mean. Alright, so we got some tater issues, which will evolve into a hero side quest. Nice. Well, I guess we're up for a new hero today. I can't wait to see who it's gonna be.
Hey man, I just wanted to say,
so Her Majesty the Queen wasn't the real deal? Who would have thought it? So what is that we've all been fighting for exactly? I get that your hope is all worn out, love, but you gotta give a thought to what the future has in store for you. Oh, it's fine. I'm not totally down in the dumps or anything. Wallowing in the negativity, that's not my thing. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help, okay? It's about time we put a stop to those Mobius mothers. Definitely. Okay, we'll have a good look around so we don't miss any of the people we need to talk to. Yeah, let's enter through the other side. And I think I've said this before as well, it would be really cool if at some point we, with all the side quests we've been doing, there's actually going to be like fields here with weeds, plants and all other kind of stuff to supply the colony with food. Not just this one, but others as well. If something like that will happen, I'd be so happy about that. Because I've said it so many times before, if you do things as a side quest in games and you see the effects in the real world, like effects that will not always be there, it all depends if you're willing to do the extra work to do so. I love it when they do that, I do. Basically the same thing as with showing weapons and clothing on your characters if you change them. Just that little extra detail. That's why I always love the classes in this game so much. Because with every class you pick, you look totally different and in line with the class you're playing as. So with the fields, we'll be able to easily harvest our own food if we take care of them properly, right? It's not going great right now, but we're gonna be in trouble if it carries on like this. Well, it is a field. It looks very sad though. Camille's really something. When I hear her shifts for the commissary is over, she goes out and helps in the fields. I asked her if she was getting tired. No, she said. She loved every minute of it. Seems like the only thing on her mind right now are the potatoes and fox. It's pretty cool that she found some passion in life. I hope I can too someday. Oh, I cannot believe this. The sheer cheek. What's wrong? Oh, I was talking to Harala about these trick caverns that Nopal have built all across Aionios. It sounded fun, so I asked her if we could check them out. So, you know what she said? That I was too dumb to solve them. First of all, that's an incredibly rude thing to say. And second, what even is a trick cavern? I don't know. I am very much intrigued. I want to know these trick caverns as well. I thought we had 3 markers. Wait. When I was just talking to Pollux, we had someone talking in the background. Was that because of these markers? And I totally didn't pick up on that. Yeah, that would be something I would do, definitely. So let's be a little bit more aware this time if we approach them. Oh no, it's the... Maybe it's the discussion points that are things we need to look out after. Oh, those suppliers from Colony Yoda just came in. I appreciate it. We got to return a favor someday. Gratitude for supplies.
I see.
So much for Xenon's little experiment. What got hold of him thinking we could grow our own food? Wouldn't we all have been growing our own food ages ago if it really was that simple? Yeah, I think it is. I think the yellow spots, the discussion points, those are the hero markers we have. Good. I thought it was almost getting crazy here. Thanks for getting Kite and the others home and dry. I appreciate it. Colony 9 can't do without Kite. I'm sure I'm not the only one who sees it that way. Well, to be honest, everyone in the colony is important. Also those two. Well, I guess the magical solution to all our problems isn't just going to turn up out of the blue. I'm going to have to think calmly and soberly about what I really can accomplish here. How about expanding the fields? It'll be good strength training too. Ah, that's a great idea. Run that past Eastman at the earliest opportunity. The Kevesi troops from other colonies sees us as enemies now. Kite was good enough to bring me up to speed about that. So there's nowhere for us to run now, but we're the only colony to have broken ties with the castle, are we? Maybe if we join forces with them, we'd have a chance? We can't just go down without a fight. True. The more allies you have, the easier things will become. Not just this fight, but other things as well. Have we ever talked to you before?
Best buy only what we budgeted for.
Yeah, we did. Alright, one more marker to go. And then we can listen to all the discussions in the restaurant. Oh, my insides. Oh, not you too. I told you not to eat those stupid spuds.
Interesting.
Alright, so now we know what the problem is. The next step is finding a solution to the problem. Should we go upstairs? Check that out as well. I don't think there is anything upstairs. I do keep checking it because somewhere in my head I just go, there has to be something there. And it's not a bad thing to have because exploring regions is what we do.
Time to eat then, no? Do people have to make so much noise?
If we order food, can we eat the bad spots ourselves?
Mmm, just wonderful.
No, that's bread. I thought maybe those were spuds, but they're actually bread, those little things. Alright. Never a bad thing to have some food in you. Alright, let's do this one first.
I just wanted to confirm.
It seems the supplies from Colony Yoda are a lifeline for many other colonies. The ones we handed out, yeah? If people are using them, then it's a job well done for us as well. All we really did was operate the Collectopedia cards, that's it. I think it only went as well as it did thanks to Alexandria and Colony Yoda stockpiling so many supplies. Well, you've got a point there. They're definitely the ones who deserve kudos for coming up with the Collectopedia cards and stuff. I wouldn't say that Alex's face though, mind. I don't think I could bear watching her smile that smug natural winner smile again. Oh really? I kinda like her smile. Same seas. Not sure if you're talking about the same thing. I also feel a little lost right now. Yeah, Alexandria, amazing person at her age. Do have to be careful with that one.
I just wanted to confirm.
Oh, I've been wondering, how's the Colony 9 farming initiative getting along now? Well, we've been tilling the fields and planting seeds, but they just won't grow. Even when it looks promising, the batch fails. Even with glitter radishes, those were in the manual. No luck whatsoever. I wish I could simply ask those radishes what the problem is. Our main man's got to be pretty desperate if he wants to talk to vegetables. Well, if you don't get an answer from them, why don't we ask Juniper about it? Colony Tao's got plenty of veggies growing in the area. True, Tao has consistently proven their self-reliance even without getting support from the castle. They may be able to impart some know-how. Colony Tao? Well, Juniper's a good friend of ours. I'm sure they'll be able to help us out. Understood. Then I'd like to inquire without delay. Could I ask you to accompany me? Well, we're coming with you whether you like it or not. Ain't that what friends are for? Thank you, Eunie. And before we depart, you want us to stop by Kite's place, right? I was thinking it'd be a good idea to iron things out with him first too. Well then, we have the same agenda. You're not gonna keep us all in the loop here? Come on guys. We're talking some of the toxic potatoes with us. Perhaps Juniper will be able to advise us on the matter. Ah, well, say so next time. You're making a mountain out of a rick hill, Lanz. Stop pouting. Ah, shut up. Who's pouting? I'm pouting, you're pouting. I like Lanz. Such raw emotion all the time.
Break time's over.
Ah, so you're going to Colony Tao to meet some archer that knows their veggies? Exactly. We're thinking of discussing the issue with the fields in person and... Well, why didn't you tell me this sooner? I'll go get the Fox and the others to hold the fort while we're away. You guys go on ahead. What? You're coming as well now? Well, I did say I'd work with you, didn't I? Everyone else will be relieved if we can get some good news out of this. Alright, then I'll see you there. Oh, and I'd like to bring along one of those potatoes if you don't mind. Oh, take as many as you like. Just take care you don't mix them up and end up with a stomachache. Right, I'll see you at Colony Tao. Imitator from Kite.
So that's the state of affairs.
Alright. Let's make sure we talk to everyone with a star before we leave. Kite's Worryfest seems to be getting a bit shorter by the tick or two. Yeah, I think so too. It seems to be doing well with Xeon too. Trish was saying the same thing. Kite's a worrywart. In contrast, you seem pretty unflappable, these men. Well, Kite's a guy who takes his sticks doing stuff, that's all. Yes, and it definitely takes all kinds in a base. Trish, when Kite started getting strange ideas, why didn't you put a stop to it? Well, I suppose I just respected Kite's thoughts on the matter. Maybe I was just being stubborn too. A long time ago, the colony was raided, and he took a big hit defending me. It was so bad, he had to be taken off the team. Of course, he's a friend, but it feels like he's always been alone somehow, you know? So I want to stay on his side, even if the world turns against him. That's not much more than that to it. Which is a sign of a true friend. Somebody that feels like you need someone beside you, but don't want to bother him by talking about it, because it might become awkward, and just be by their side and let nature take its course.
Huh?
Because sometimes a friend just have to be there and doesn't need to talk. Because let's be honest, if you are hanging out with true friends, sometimes all you do is just hang on the couch watching a movie, not saying a damn word, and still be the best night of all at the end of it. I have those days plenty of times. Alright, Colony Tau. Because we need to go to the outer map, so let's see. And let's hope we can deal with this. You do have to have some trick when it comes to tending to the field.
It's just so verdant here. Very different from back home.
Both places have their merits. I like Colony 9 too, of course.
Yeah, but isn't that also the ideas of freeing all these colonies? Because every colony is different, they have their own tactics, their way of working, and by sharing their experience with other colonies, every colony could become stronger. Alright, let's look around everywhere before going to the fields.
This smell.
To see if there's anybody we need to talk to. It's a trickle, but my friends are finally starting to come back. You don't realize just how precious they are until they're gone. They really do mean the world to me. Very true. Alright, let's go to the fields, cause I don't see anybody else. And this is a bit in line with what they're saying, like, a lot of people from Colony Tau went to all the outer colonies, and we've seen them. And they're just trying to learn from those colonies and bring it back to Tau. But in the same process, trying to teach them as well if they wanted to.
The fields are over there.
It's a relief to hear that Imogen's safe and sound. I was getting worried because I knew something was definitely up with her. I just couldn't place it. Anyway, what matters is she's alive and well.
So that's the state of affairs. This field, how ample its furrows.
Yes, great veggies all around.
They seem to be growing nicely.
Yes, they should be ready for harvest soon. It's best to pick them just as soon as they start to wilt.
You let them wilt, even after nurturing them so carefully.
You get a larger yield this way.
Incredible. So, they're not actually dying, but rather making way for new life. Much like us.
Now that you mention it, yes. All life is built upon some kind of sacrifice.
Indeed. Life is a cruel thing. Now that we are free of our flame clock, I am all the more aware of this fact.
I don't believe we've been acquainted yet.
Xeon, commander of Colony 9. I do apologize for this sudden visit.
Juniper, I also act in the capacity of commander for Colony Tau.
We're here today to ask for your advice.
Oh, do tell. In the natural world, some plants contain toxic elements, usually to fend off predators. I'd guess that these belong to that category.
I was afraid of this.
It must have been frustrating.
Yes. For the whole colony. I don't mind the toil myself. Such was my decision. But as for my friends, I'd rather they simply enjoy the result.
I understand. I know that feeling. I'd like to suggest a different crop, drawing from our experience here. Would you wait here a moment, please?
Phew. Finally caught up.
You took your sweet time.
Sorry, I lost my bearings. So, did you figure out the issue?
Oh, sorry to keep you. Look here. These will grow even in the harshest. And you are?
Kite. Lieutenant from Colony 9.
Hello, Kite. I'm Juniper. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Beautiful.
What the? Why is my chest? Just ignore me. I'm fine. Are those my imitators?
Oh yeah, they do look similar. They're not, right?
No, they're toxic. I knew it. This is one of Agnes's kite.
It's true. When considering root vegetables, poisonous tubers are relatively common. However, these spongy spuds are... Huh?
It's sweet. Already more than edible.
You mean it's safe? Really?
Yes.
I think I'd bake him first myself.
Silence, Lance.
These spuds, they're the pride and joy of our colony. I'm so glad you like them. Really.
I don't... Where do you find this trust? These were our enemies.
Yes, but not now.
I get that. I know that. But still, if only you weren't Agnian.
He still has a lesson to learn.
I'm sorry we put you through that.
It's perfectly fine. I think you should talk to your soldier in private, though.
Let me be clear. We do not bear any ill will toward Colony Tower, nor do we...
I didn't mean as a commander. More as one person to another. Your friends. Didn't you want them to be happy? Rather than toiling and struggling in vain? And one more thing. The pivotal factor is the soil.
Soil?
Check to make sure that there's earth wormwood growing in your fields. I'll forward the steps you'll need to take to your iris for reference. Did I say something funny?
No. I'm just pleasantly surprised at how earnest you are. I'll take a look as soon as we're back at the colony. Oh, and if you've any problems on your end, would you allow us to lend our support?
Problems?
It wouldn't feel right if the goodwill only went one way. Am I right?
I understand. Let me consider.
I'm glad we could talk. We'll make some wonderful fields yet.
I look forward to that day.
So that's the state of affairs.
Smell.
Is he smelling the baked potatoes?
Relations.
Yeah. I do find it interesting that Kite was shot with an arrow from Cupid about an enemy combatant in his eyes. Maybe that will be the one trigger that will get him to at least trust someone from the other side. Start to learn to let go, because that's basically what it is. Because yes, after being enemies for such a long time, it's not something easy to do, to just let go and be friends, but you have to start somewhere. Do we have a follow-up? Yes, head to the Colony 9 fields. I'm guessing Kite is running all the way back? Ooh, I do want to see a successful yield. And, of course, what the reward will be after finishing this hero quest. I'm starting to get an idea what it's gonna be, but we'll have to see. Because the thing is, we already have the hero from Colony 9, that's Xion, but I have seen loading screens about Ascension, which I think is just improving the hero you have or something like that. Maybe that's what this is? But we'll have to see. I don't know enough about that yet.
Hey, you know what happens if you pull out earthworm wood? Its roots wriggle around and stuff like they're alive. Gives me the creeps.
Stop trying to worm your way out of this.
According to Juniper's information, the presence of earthworm wood improves the soil's drainage. In other words, it makes for earth that is best suited for potato growing.
All right, already. I guess we just get on with it, yeah?
We just get on with it.
Can't find a single one of them.
I guess it's not the best soil.
I knew it was just some kind of trick. There was no way it was gonna be that easy.
Look here, you.
Enough, Lance. Kind. I know you're worried about the fields. Come over here and let's talk.
No need. I don't have anything to say to you.
Right.
We probably want to check out some other sites, I guess.
Right. There should be some untended land not far from the colony. Let's do a sweep.
We'll update you if we find anything.
Sparks. What's wrong with me?
Well, a few
So
things.
that's the state of affairs.
Mainly that you're a little bit untrusting. But I guess that's fine, it happens. Alright, so just 200-300 meters from here. It's not too far away, is it? So basically what we're doing right now is find soil that is suitable enough to grow potatoes in. And then we can maybe remake it so that they can grow the stuff there. Doesn't seem to be a bad idea at first glance, definitely. But yeah, and it's probably going to be the hardest place to get to, isn't it? Or maybe all three places are good.
There we go! Earthworm wood!
Ugh.
Don't worry, it's not gonna bite.
I'm not worried about it biting.
Looks like we found our spot. I'll inform Kite.
You think he'll actually help us?
Don't worry. He's a bit delicate in some areas, but when he starts something, he will see it through.
What is it?
I've lost contact.
What a jerk. Now he won't take your calls.
Whoa, now, we should probably hear his side of the story, yeah? Let's stop stirring the pot.
I've already talked to him, but it didn't prove very effective.
He's taken us personally, so it'll probably take some time. Both of you are being too quick to judge. Don't be so hasty.
Hasty? Me?
It's like Juniper said. You need to speak to him man to man, not soldier to soldier. Like how you talk to Lance.
Oh yeah. Why are you and Lanz always fighting anyway?
He just gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? Right back at you, pal.
Excuse me?
I don't think that counts as fighting, Sena. Yeah, they're just having some banter. That's how you should be with Kite, too. You're always talking on a commander-lieutenant level.
I hadn't realized. So I've been issuing him orders instead of talking to him on an equal footing.
Exactly. That's what they meant.
Talk to him again. I think it'll go better this time.
Yes. Perhaps it will. I'll try.
Alright, let's see if we can find him. Hopefully he's still at the colony and not walked off somewhere.
Hey, Kite.
What do you want?
We've good news. We found a plot that will be perfect for farming.
Really? That's great! I mean, Well, that's just great. In the eye-rolling sense.
So you won't help us out?
Well, I never said that.
Talk to us, boss. You gonna get your hands muddy or not?
Yes. All right? I'll do it. I'll do my snuffing job. Okay, so, what are we planting?
Spongy spuds. Juniper's already told us how to grow them.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't grumble. That potato was truly delicious.
Fine. Whatever. Just give me the spuds. What?
Of course. We still need potatoes to plant.
You didn't get them ready?
We were so focused on looking for earthworm wood.
It happens.
This isn't like you, Commander. Did you eat something funky?
Nobody's perfect. Even the most scrupulous perfectionist is liable to err, on occasion.
All right. Just hurry up and get some. Spongy spuds, right? Let's start with about 10 of those.
We'll gather them as fast as we can. Shall we meet again in the fields?
Sure thing. Just send me the location by iris.
So that's the state of affairs.
Is he showing Kite that even he can make mistakes? Did he do it on purpose? To show that he's human instead of just a commander? Maybe. I do like this quest though, because it shows us interaction between the colonies and the fact that it's not just all sunshine and roses. Like, there's still distrust between the different forces, which is understandable. These things take time. Alright, so where are we gonna get these spuds? Magda, well, of course. Yeah, if we're gonna get the spuds, it will be in the area that they are working them, so yes. Closest area would probably be this. Then it's just one cable right away. So basically, instead of normal potatoes, which in their case is toxic, they're now making sweet potatoes, calling them sponges. Well, they do sound really nice. Maybe cut into slices, deep fried it. Could be good. That's also a thing, isn't it? I wonder if these colonies work together really a lot. Maybe they would also exchange recipes. That they have the same ingredients at their disposal because they are working with the same things, but they still make their own types of different foods, their own influences. Probably. Ooh, they just laying on the floor? Of course, just normal collectibles. Yeah, leave that ether sphere just do its thing, cause it's not yet big enough.
This is actually decent, right?
I'm sure there will be just enough.
Yes, this is the way forward.
And if there isn't, well, then we'll just basically reload the area and go back here again. Oh, the marker is a sign of the area, isn't it? Let's see. I think that's it. I think we will probably not find a lot more than this. Don't I look up on top? If we can't find anything up here, then we'll just reload to the same destination as before, reloading all the collectibles. And that way we'll probably be able to find more spuds. Ooh, these ones are a bit high. Perfect level for leveling up classes, to be honest. Let's remember that for a while. Yeah, we just need a handful more, so not a lot. And hopefully they have reloaded. Or else we just have to get outside of the region and then back in here again. No matter what the case, we will find our spuds.
Hold tight.
Only one, but at least a few of them came back. It means it does work, just not as well as I wanted. But to be honest, we only need 2 more, so it's not that bad. Alright, so give me a second, I will do that a couple of more times until we find the last few. And as expected, there they are. We needed to do a hard load for all the spuds to come back. Not a problem. Really? They disappeared? I would have loved to grab a few extra ones just for my own collection. Really? Alright, I guess that's it. Let's pick up these last few items just because we can. And then go back to Colony 9, plant them and see if it gives us the results that we wanted. Like fields that are actually growing. And hopefully we can get to see some male bonding between Kite and Xeon. Well, at least attempt at that. Should be fun to see though. Alright, let's go tend to those fields. Ah, they're already in ready and waiting.
Now we can finally get planting.
No, that step comes last. First, we need to till the soil so that the seed potatoes can take root more easily.
So what's that actually mean? Till? I think I'm a bit lost.
You toss the soil to trap the air in it, it seems. According to Juniper, there are 3 main layers of soil.
Yeah, so we just rough it up a bit. I get you.
Lands. The crudeness of your summaries never ceases to amaze me.
There's not much point to it all, though, is there?
Come on now. Don't be like that. Let's just do what we can.
It'll only take 2 ticks. You and your ticks, man. It's not about speed. We need precision here, folks.
Just follow the procedure I sent to your irises. Ask me if there's anything you're unclear on.
Okay then, guys. Let's do this.
Come on, Kite. Work with them. You can do it.
This is looking good.
Yeah, the fields already look bigger than the old one. And this soil is supposed to be better. A lot better.
That was pretty fun, hey, Mimi?
And now we water them.
Ugh, I wish I was the one being watered. I stink of dirt.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll clean you up afterwards.
Should we wait for the rain? In this instance?
Yeah. I think it's best if we let nature take care of the rest. I get the feeling we should interfere as little as possible.
But rainfall isn't always guaranteed. If you rely too much on the weather, it may come back to bite you.
Then, what if you control soil humidity as you wait for the rain? And if ever the rain doesn't come for a while, then you can water your crops yourself.
That sounds smart. Let's wait a while and see how things unfold.
You just leave that to us. Oh, what?
Xeon and the others aren't going to stick around here forever. Who else is there?
Besides, it'll only take 2 ticks.
Yeah, now that he said something about it, I'm hearing it too. He and his sticks.
Kite, can I trust you to handle it?
Yeah, go on then.
Come back and have a look after the rain though, would you?
Right, we'll do that.
If only my
Spongy
presence brought
spud.
the rain. Once again, I'm powerless.
Indeed, that's definitely where the problem lies.
Okay, so how do we make it rain? Or do we just need to go outside the region, wait till we see somewhere it's raining, and then come back here and check on the fields? Perform specific action. Wait for rain. Come on, it cannot be that easy. And that's like with nature, you cannot just sit around waiting for it to rain. Because then it will never come. Oh well, let's clean ourselves up for a little bit. Then next episode we're gonna check if the rain came or not. And who knows, maybe by actually resting it will also
Clean your body, clean your mind, I guess.
well, rain in the process.
Alright, everyone. Time to head out.
No, it actually needs to rain here. Alright, so for now, let's leave it here. We'll I'll probably do some grinding in between the episodes. And if nothing happens, we'll start off the next episode by doing one of the other side quests that we still have lined up. Because, like I said, we still have 2. But whenever a hero quest pops up, that one takes my priority. Because I love the hero quest. Because not only do we get a new hero, it also deepens our understanding of what's happening in the region itself. So yeah, I just love those things. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do next time. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we hope the rain will have come, so we continue our hero quest by looking at the spuds. And if not, we'll continue doing some more side quests. So, till then, bye bye.